Is it Sunday already?
These days just go by too fast. I'm just like flabbergasted that it's even
Is
April.
it April
April
already?
already. Wow.
Well, there's a lot of energy floating around here, and
Oh my
our
gosh.
theme today, specifically, it's the full title is "Follow the Energy, where passion meets purpose, service, and impact."
There you
Ooh,
go.
my
Well,
gosh.
that's an easy one to say.
It's a lot going on there. That's a mouthful and more.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, this is our Sunday that we have to keep it to an hour because we're performing doing our monthly gig at the Center for Spiritual Living. So we're gonna have to be relatively concise, but still gonna pack a lot in here. Got some cool photos to show you. We got one song we're gonna do. I'm going to tell you about a world premiere event that I'm doing and I'm excited about that's coming up, I think, the week after next. But let's not delay any further. Let's crank up
Let's do it,
the theme
baby.
song. Sing along. Let's get energized. Follow the energy.
Oh, when I wake up in the morning, I feel so grateful. When I wake up in the morning, I feel so alive. When I wake up in the morning, I feel the spirit. Oh, when I wake up in the morning, I'm here to thrive. So I wake up every day.
Every day.
Wake up, this is what I say. Wake up, I am so free. Wake up,
What?
and I'm free to be me.
Like me?
I'm free to be me.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Free to be me all
You're fr-
day long.
You're free to be Pooki. There's something there for you.
Yeah,
All right.
I love it. I love that. Yeah, free to be you, free to be me. We're free to be, right? And so if we're not feeling that freedom, then find ways in order to reclaim your power. Do it, baby.
Let's get a little synchronized here with our little opening centering prayer that
All right.
you're so good at.
Well, yeah. I just want to share this beautiful experience that I've already had this morning in praying with my drum. I've been praying with my drum every day. Today is the 31st day in a row on Facebook. And today it was all focused on the animals, and on these innocent beings. And it's such a profound experience, to be able to offer prayer. So I just bring that experience, that tenderness into this moment, the tenderness of the innocence of life and all animals, our relatives, our animal kingdom, our family that walk this earth in such a sacred way. So I want to just bring them into my heart right now and just hold them in that space as we journey together into the depths of our own compassion, our deep calling, and how we are here to activate more love and more light into the world. And how do we do that? We do that with the power of our heart. We listen to our heart. When was the last time that you deeply listened to what your heart was telling you? Is there something that your heart wants you to know? Today, right now, in this moment, is there a message from your heart to you? Like this beautiful beating frequency, this vibration of love emerging from within the center of your own soul. If your heart had a message for you today, what would that message be? What would your heart want to tell you? So I invite you to place your hands on your heart if they're not already there. And let's just take a deep breath together, breathing in. And releasing with an ah. And let's do that again, breathing in deeply into our hearts. And releasing with an ah. And then one last time together as sacred family, breathing in deeply into our hearts. And releasing ah. When you release that ah, could you feel the vibration in your chest bone coming up through your hands? Yeah. So now with your hands on your heart, I want you to connect to the heartbeat, your own natural rhythm. Connecting to your own sacred rhythm. Deep inside of your heart. Feel that heartbeat and listen. We're just going to be silent for just a minute. I know silence is sometimes so difficult, right? We want to fill the space with noise, but we're just going to be quiet. I'm going to be quiet. We're going to listen to our heart. What is your heart saying to you right now? What is the message of love that you're to receive today? Breathe gently into that space, breathing gently, gently, gently. Feeling the power, the beauty, the compassion, the love, the healing that's inside of you. Now we're going to thank our heart. Just give your heart a little hug. I like to do it like this. Okay. It's my little 5-year-old girl hugging my heart. Huggy, 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 huggies. So we thank in deep gratitude for this beautiful heart that beats beneath our chest bone, given to us by our ancestors, reminding us constantly of who we are, that we are the expression of divine love activated in physical form, so that we may offer love into the world in a really beautiful, powerful, and dynamic way. And as we come together with activated hearts full of love and full of light, we enter into this space in a place of holiness and divinity, remembering all that we are and all that we've been given and all that we are here to give. And maybe that's just your smile today. Maybe that's just your smile. But that is enough. That's enough. All right, so take a deep breath in here with me now. And release and give a little gratitude to your heart, saying thank you, thank you, thank you for constantly being with me on my journey as I walk this sacred earth, guiding me, loving me, nurturing me, and reminding me of who I am and why I'm here. Just put your hands together like this. And we're going to bow and say thank you, thank you. Just tap into that right now. Just feel it. If you got a message from your heart and you want to write it down on a piece of paper, do so that you can remember, right? It's so easy for us to forget when we start integrating into this world. Sometimes we forget. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're activating more love and more light into the world.
That was fabulous. Good stuff as always. Say, I like to see the activity here in the live chat feed, but if you haven't yet, or even if you have, pop in there where you're watching from. Let us know for sure if it's your first time ever seeing a live stream or catching a live stream, or maybe the first time in a long time. Just leave a comment if you're able to, and we're going to highlight those after this next little segment. Okay? And this is, we got a couple of, we always like to show some photos of sort of what happened in past week or so. Try to make that a regular thing. Got just 3 photos here. And 2 of them Pooki tried to show on her phone, and it just wasn't quite. So we got some better renditions. Let's start with this one. This is kind of personal. You may not know who this person is, but this is something that we did last weekend.
Oh,
Isn't that a great photo?
Oh, I love her so much.
So the woman in the middle is our friend Cora, and she's a singer, a belly dancer, and
and a teacher. She teaches all kinds of things.
Yeah.
She teaches tennis. She does all kinds of crazy things.
And
But
her and her
she-
husband Chris are friends of ours, and they live near us. And it was her birthday recently. They had a birthday party over their house. So
Yeah, she
was-
turned 50.
Oh, the big 50.
Big milestone. We love Cora. So beautiful. So grateful to be with her.
So just wanted to share that.
Mm-hmm.
And then a couple weeks ago, you had an interesting situation when you were gifted a photo session.
Yeah, I was invited for a new studio, and they're called Creative Headshots here in St. Louis, and they were looking to get some promo shots, and they want it to be different. They want it to be for like artistic people, so not your standard like real estate agent photo shots.
Nobody in a suit and tie, probably, corporate.
None of that stuff,
Yeah.
So I was invited by Rebecca Haas, and she said, "Oh, bring some color," and that's so easy for me to do. I have so much color, and so I brought a few outfit changes and things like that, and we did a magnificent photo shoot. And this is the result of some of the work that
And
we
these are
did
just
that night.
she has like about a dozen photos that she was sent, but we're only going to show 2 of them here. 2 of Pookie's
Yeah.
favorites. Here's one of them right here.
I love that photo. I love flowers, I'm all about flowers. I love them. I love them in my hair and everything. So I had so many flowers in my hair in that moment. And that was just like, that was so amazing to have that many flowers in my hair. So I love this photograph. And what's really crazy is that the last time that I had a photo shoot done for myself, I turned 50. And those photos I've been using for the last 14 years. I'm 64 now, and I haven't had a photo shoot since then. I was actually waiting until I, trimmed down a little bit, got ready, went to the gym, did all that stuff. I was actually waiting for all of that. But however, her invitation came.
It came to you.
Yeah, her invitation came. Actually, I was almost there. I still got to go work out. I still got to go work out at the gym. But so amazing, so amazing. So that was one of them.
And then here's another one you're currently using as your Facebook profile picture, right?
Oh,
Is
no,
that-
not that one. No, no.
Oh.
No,
Oh,
no,
did
that's good. No, but
did I
this
bring the wrong one in?
No, you brought the right one in.
Oh, okay.
I love this
I
photo.
think it was another one.
I love, the other one. Well, if you want to know what my Facebook profile photo is looking like, just go and take a look at it. But in any case, I love this photo. Many of you know that I'm going to start doing coaching for women, menopausal women, and so this is one of the photos that I'm going to be using for that. So
This was the one you wanted. I thought I pulled the wrong one in, but you wanted this one.
Yeah, I did
right?
want that
Oh,
one.
okay.
That was
All
the
right,
one.
good.
That was
All
the
right,
one I
cool.
wanted. That was
Awesome.
it, babe. You did great.
So this is your other outfit too that you wore.
Yeah, I love it so much.
Now, were you literally in a physical circle there, or did they add that
No.
later? Did
See,
you-
my
okay,
hands are
okay.
coming through.
Oh,
No,
all right.
there was a circle. There was 2 screens. I was standing in front of the orange, and then there was a circle in front of me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because there were some other shots where I'm holding the circle or I'm doing different things inside of the circle. But yeah, those 2 are some of my favorites out of the whole session. So yeah, I love it. I love it. Looks so great. Yeah, so wonderful.
So now you got some. You probably be rotating through those on your various social platforms.
I know. I'm so excited about that. Man, she made me look fantastic.
All right. So we're gonna every week we hope to share a little bit, a little peek into our behind the scenes and people that we meet and all that good, some cool stuff that we're up to. If you're interested, let's check out the comments now. Give some shout outs here. I'm going to start with the most recent ones. Tinica is here saying, great photo, Pooki.
Thank you, Dinica.
Yes. And then Evelyn says, good morning from Port Sanilac, Michigan.
Hello, Michigan is in the house. Hi, Evelyn.
Our friend Joe Mitchell says, I love that Pooki the Pooki in blue photo.
I love that one. I love that
So
one too.
much heart.
Thank you, Joe.
Tracy from Dublin says,
Tracy
beautiful.
Love.
Tracy Love. We all know her as that.
Yeah, because that's what she is.
I think she spells it all as one word. Too.
I
Tracy
love it.
Love.
I love it. Tracy Love.
Tracy
Is
Love.
it? Yeah, so beautiful. I love
Jacqueline
her.
says, great pic.
Thank you.
Lisa says, love these pictures so much.
I know.
Utopia Amber says, what a beautiful picture. Pooki.
I know, right? I mean, come on, ladies. As you're getting older, we think that we're going into decline. We're not. We're into actual thriving. And that's really the message that I'm carrying with helping women move through this menopause and all of this is that you're not in decline. You're actually in thriving. And now is the time to live the best years of your life. Get ready, folks.
And actually, earlier, Lisa posted, she, meaning Pooki, is passionate about helping postmenopausal women live the best years of their lives. Sign up to get updates on upcoming group coaching opportunities. There's a link in the description if you can get on the list for that. Let's see here. Oh, Joe said that you're a flower child. And
My whole life.
this
My whole
one
life.
so only apply to a small percentage of you, but if you live in the St. Louis area, and I know Stacy's here, and maybe I don't know the others, there's a restaurant called Flower Child. That was our new favorite place.
Oh, we love going
It's good,
there.
clean food. Yeah.
Food. They don't even have any freezers. They don't freeze any. It's all fresh food, and yeah.
We've been there
wonderful.
twice, and every
Love
meal is
it.
great
Love
both
it.
times. So check
Love
that
it.
out. It's near Plaza Frontenac.
Yeah.
For those of you who know the area, Deanne says gorgeous.
Thank you, D.
There's Stacy. Good morning from STL.
Hey, Stacy.
Sandra says, thank you for I guess we had sent some blessings maybe last week to her grandson, Wesley. He got his meds straight and now is doing great.
Yay! The power of prayer. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it's so powerful. It's so powerful. I was talking about that the other day. Prayers and intentions. It's the most power that we have, believe it or not. I know it's kind of weird because it seems like we're not doing anything, but man, we are heavy lifting. We are lifting heavy.
Jessica says, my message is love. I am loved. I am.
Oh, I love that.
Everything is always working out for
Yes.
me. That sounds like a song.
Yes, you know what? If you want to share your heart message, what your heart said to you in our little time together earlier, put it in the chat. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I said grab a pen and paper, but
Yeah.
put it in the chat. It's amazing when we ask like the
Yeah.
questions on the inner plane, how we can receive these messages, this guidance.
We'd like to make this more interactive so we're hearing from you and how it's
Yeah.
resonating with you. Over on your Facebook page, Aspen says
Aspen.
hi from St. Louis. First time in a long time. Nice seeing you guys.
Hello, Aspen. It's so good. I think Aspen was with me this morning when I was drumming.
Okay, that makes sense.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we were drumming for the animals.
Kathy's tuning in from Atlanta.
Hi, Kathy.
Welcome, Kathy. Of course, Lisa's in the chilly Southern Oregon. Still,
oh my gosh, it's
still waiting
snowing
for
up there.
spring to
Yeah,
sprung.
I don't know. I think it's going to be probably summer before they get spring.
Jennifer says, so beautiful. Thank you, Pooki.
Thank you.
I think we're now earlier in the centering. I'm going back in time here. So
Right,
this is during your
right.
centering thing. Eileen says, good morning from the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, I love that. She said, be beautiful. That's for our
B-U?
our bee family.
Beautiful.
Uh-huh.
That is, Deanne earlier said all living beings feel love because you were talking about connecting with animals.
Yeah.
And did you mention that Keone was kind of...
First time ever. I've done this for 31 days. And today was the day that I said we're going to pray for the animal kingdom. And for the first time ever, he was barking. Like, weird. It was so weird. And he just kept barking. And there was like, because I came upstairs and I'm like, what was he barking at? And he goes, I don't know. Maybe he was barking at your drumming. I said, you know what? I thought that he was adding his voice. It was powerful. It was, wow. It was so powerful. It's still with me.
Speaking of animals, Jacqueline says prayers for the feral cats. They need our
For
energy.
them all, for all of them. Some in captivity. I was shown so many things. Woo, 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 woo. You know, so pray. It's so important that we pray, that we activate our hearts in that way. Yeah.
Check out this one, Pooki.
Okay. There's my boy. There's my Zachary. I love Zachary so much. Yes, yes, yes. Tuning in from across town.
All the way across
I
town.
love him. I love him. He's so amazing. I have like in my community, there are just these specific people that my heart just connects to in a really deep way. And he's one of them. We've been together for many, many, many years. We can't even really recall how we first met, but it's just been a deep heart connection. And yeah, he's just such a dear soul to me. So I love him so much. Yeah, he's a really big part of my world. So I'm so glad that he's
We
here.
see him all the
Yeah.
time.
And if you're in St. Louis and you need a real estate agent, he's great.
A little plug
Just
there.
saying.
Yolanda, we just saw her and other folks here just yesterday on our High Vibe Tribe Zoom.
We
monthly Zoom call.
did, Yolanda.
Coming from the
Oh
East
yeah,
Coast.
you know she's one of the only people that I know that actually lives on a boat.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? I like living on the water, like to just be like in the rhythm of the sea. Wow. I want to go visit her sometime. Let's go visit her in Marcus.
I've been wanting to go to the East Coast for a long time.
Do
I'm not sure that's
it.
going to
Come
happen.
on,
but
boo.
yeah, we'll work that in with all the other places on the planet we want to go to. Hey, look who's sending some love from Mount Shasta.
Strong heart. That's my sister of the one heart. I got to be with her, and not only in Shasta, but I just saw her in Sherbet Mound. We were able to pray together and to be together, and yeah, it's so wonderful to meet. Like souls just that we resonate at like the same frequency. She's like the sister to my soul. So love to you, my sister. Love to you on your journey. Thank you for your love and support in all the ways,
Yeah.
all the things.
And Anna says, love you guys.
Love you too.
Welcome. All right, I think that, oh, there's Tiffany there.
Hi, my beloved Tiffany. Yes, she and I share some really special things. She's in Illinois, and she has this beautiful land with all these ducks. I was praying with your ducks this morning, Tiffy. I saw them. I saw them. And so she has these amazing ducks, and it's just a beautiful, wonderful experience. I'm going to get to see her at the end of this month. She's coming to town, babe. She's going to be here.
Who
I'm
is?
so excited. Tiffany.
Oh, she's coming here?
She's coming
I
here.
might actually get to meet her.
You might
for the
actually
first
get to meet
time.
her.
Does she go to the tattoo guy, our friend?
Yeah, our
Josh?
friend Josh.
Yeah, he messaged me and said that somebody,
Yeah.
we were trying to figure out.
Joshua Gore,
That's what
a
I thought.
beloved. He's the best tattoo artist. She actually travels here to get her work done by him. He's the best, hands down.
Yolanda said, Marcus says hi too. You were so wonderful and it was so good to see you yesterday.
I love Marcus.
And you know, it's almost exactly a year ago this month, or actually this week. It's actually next weekend.
Yeah.
I think it'll be 1 year since we had our High Vibe Tribe mini retreat.
I know. I
in
saw some of those
Florida.
photos coming up. I also
Yeah.
want to mention Chris Konecki Snow. She's here. She is in Appalachia, Ohio. I want to say I love you. It's so good to have you here. If we missed anybody, if we missed saying hi to anybody, it's not intentional at all.
Nope.
We just want to say that we love you. And, sometimes we don't always see them. It's so great. So wonderful. So, yeah.
It's about time we meet Tiffany. I know. So I'm glad that you'll be here. So your next tattoo trip, add some extra time so that we could connect.
She's going to be with us that time. Yeah.
So we've got a new group who have come together in Studio B to celebrate you, and so we just want to cue them right now to applaud everyone who is here, whether you're here for the first time or the 475th time. We've been streaming live now for close to 4.5 years, and so let's cue Studio B. Countdown: 5, 4, 3, 2,
Ready, Crystal?
1. This is for you.
Wow, look
Isn't
at
that
that
something?
excited crowd.
That's all for you.
All for you.
Actually, that was from there was some video from my most recent improv comedy show at a local coffee shop. We had nearly 80 people there.
That was fun.
And if you're in St. Louis, the next show, you better get those tickets early. Well, I haven't activated the sales page yet, but May 30th, it's a Friday night. It's the end of the month. So maybe you could time your St. Louis visit for May 30th. I don't know.
No, she's coming in. She's coming at the end of this month.
Okay,
It's all good.
that's fine. Yeah.
Maybe she'll come back again. All right.
Yeah. All right. So
Hello, everybody. We love you so much.
Oh, we're gonna play a song now.
We
and
are.
We're gonna talk about the main topic, and we're gonna have to keep rolling along before
Let's
we
do
run
it. Let's
out
keep
of
rolling,
time.
rolling.
Okay, Crystal was in the coffee getting kitchen. She missed the whole countdown
Oh
thing.
no, Crystal!
Darn. All right.
It's okay. We'll do it again next
a
week.
Special song for you.
Yeah. This
ready
is
for
a
this
this is a
one?
powerful song. Maybe your heart was speaking to you a little bit about this. I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. Sing it. I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. Looking round the world, and what do I see? So many things in a state of need, pain and suffering all around me. I won't stand by and just let this be, 'cause I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. Everywhere, everyone wants to be free. Some look around and say, it's not me. How can they close their eyes and not see? It all comes down to me. Why? Because I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place.
Again.
I said I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. I'm reliable, accountable, dependable, invincible. I'm capable, incredible, responsible. I'm reliable, accountable, dependable, invincible. I'm capable, incredible, responsible. 'Cause I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place.
Put your hands together.
I am responsible.
Sing it.
I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. To leave the world a better place. To leave the world a better place. What are we gonna do? We're gonna leave the world a better place. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave the world a better place.
It was funny. A couple of weeks ago, we were at the Center for Spiritual Living, and is it Janet? Or this gal came up to me, and she's going, "I'm trying to remember the name of that song." And remember, I was in the context of away from the stage, and I was thinking of like one of the, like a standard congregational song, that somebody else wrote. And she goes, "The line in it is leave the world a better place. Do you know who that is or what's that song?" And at first I'm going, God, it sounds familiar. I couldn't place it because I thought she was talking about
He
like
could
a
not get
Karen Drucker song or
Right.
something.
So then she comes up to me and she asks me, and I'm like, well, are you talking about I Am Responsible? And so I sang her. She goes, yeah, that's it.
I didn't even
She
know
goes,
her
I
own
asked
song.
Bob, and he didn't know. And I'm like, oh my God, it was our own music. Oh, that's so crazy.
Pretty lame. I
pretty
don't
lame.
boy, it rings a bell. I just can't place it.
All right. I just remembered something while we were singing, and you know how like these like I call them like psychic hits come in.
Mm-hmm.
I just remembered something about me and Tiffany and Nana Shuni. We have plans. We're in the process of planning a trip to the sacred sites in Guatemala, and Nana Shuni is going to walk us through some beautiful ceremony, Tiffany as well, and so each one of us are going to play a part in that. That won't be until 2026. However, if that's something that you're interested in, and I'm speaking this into the universe, right? If that's something that you're interested in, reach out, and we're going to do some beautiful things in Guatemala next year. Yeah. Okay. I wanted to say that.
That's
Just
awesome.
kind of came in.
So let's hit our theme today. This is time for our main talk.
Okay.
The full title is Follow the Energy Where Passion Meets Purpose, Service, and Impact. I know there's a lot of words there. But this whole theme, actually, this theme of Follow the Energy came up during our Zoom call yesterday.
Yep.
Because we have this online paid membership program called the High Vibe Tribe, even though we refer to you all as our, global High Vibe Tribe, but there's a specific membership site that we've been running for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
And we have calls throughout the month. And yesterday, wide range of topics and themes came up, but we did discuss this, and it was kind of top of mind, and I asked Pooki if she'd be okay to run with this topic for Sunday. So follow the energy. Let me first ask what it means to you, because I think we have different angles on this.
For sure. Nobody sees it we all don't see one thing the same
and I
way.
see it in a variety of ways, but I want to share a particular one that's unique to me. But why don't you start off? What does follow the energy mean to you?
Well, I don't know if you've been noticing, but I've been following the energy all morning, right? I've been listening. So following the energy is like listening, getting into a deep place of and paying attention to when those messages come through, right? So I'm just following when I did our centering moment, I was following the energy of that. I'm always following the energy. I'm always following. For me, the energy that I follow is the energy of love. Right. And so I follow wherever that will take me. And so I'm listening. I'm always listening for the voice of love to speak to me. I'm always listening, because what I find is that, and I know I've talked about this many times, when I'm following that calling, because my life is a calling to love, when I'm following that, as I begin on my journey of following the love, it begins to bring me things to allow me to continue in that journey, in deepening that walk, in deepening my path. And so as I'm following love, I've said it many times, I become a witness to miracles. I get to witness miracles unfolding before me. So for me, if I'm following love, that is my passion. My passion is love. How can I be a better lover? How can I activate more love in the world? And so I'm listening. And so as I'm following love spoke to me 31 days ago. Actually, it was a little bit longer than that. It took me a minute. Sometimes, you're just kind of like, for whatever reason, you hear that voice, that calling that is asking you to follow, and you're kind of like, I don't know if I have time now, or do I really want, what's that going to look like? Or, we kind of let our ego get in the way sometimes, and so I surrendered. I surrendered to the call that was calling me to follow love into a deeper expression. So every day on Facebook, I've been drumming, because that's what I was instructed to do, was to share pour medicine of the drum for the people, for us to connect deeper into our hearts, because there's so much out there, right? That right now that's confusing. So for me, it's following that voice. It's following the voice of the divine. For me, that's the voice of love. As I begin to follow it, then I become a witness to miracles, and the most profound things emerge in my own life. And sometimes it's not even connected to what it is that I'm doing in the following. Maybe it's something over here that has emerged in my life that is something that I need, and so then it just shows up easily, it's so beautiful. So it's like being in that flow, and for me, that's why I'm here. I'm here to follow that, and I'm here to share my journey of what it looks like to walk that path. Mm-hmm. And it's not easy, but you know what it is? It's very heart activating. It activates on me, on a cellular level, even right now, I can feel it all in my body, right? It activates more compassion for me, more love for me, not only from for others, but also for myself, right? But also for myself. So that's what it means for me when I'm thinking about following the energy or following that. That's how it shows up in my own life, right? Yeah. All right, Bob,
for
your
me,
turn.
for me as a creative person who's been immersed in many aspects of the arts, this is the thing that pops out for me is those moments of inspiration where you follow the creative energy. You know, you get an idea for a song, or you get an idea for a painting or an improv game, you know, or is this some creative form of expression or something that I want to write? Oh yeah, you know, well, you got to sit down and just hammer that thing out. That doesn't mean that you can't create, like that you have to be inspired and be visited by the muse to be able to create, because there are times when maybe I don't feel all that inspired, but I sit down and I know from doing this for a long time that if I sit down and just start on something, whether I'm inspired or not, inspiration usually comes once I kind of get the shake the rust off, you know. And then, oh yeah, I get the wheels turning, and then yeah, before you know it, I'm immersed in it, and hours have gone by.
Oh, I love that too,
So
yeah.
being in the zone, being in a state of flow, these are all ways of following the energy. But I think a lot of people who, you know, become adults and they got, you know, family and job responsibilities, those urges come up and they cast them aside. And I think over time it can lead to some frustration because you're not scratching those creative itches. So even if it's just on a part-time basis, you know, follow that energy of that's calling you, you know, to whatever that is. So energy is the feedback of the universe through excitement, through ease, through alignment, you know. There's some questions to ask yourself. What excites you? Like, what are you good at that you enjoy doing? And what could you talk about for hours? You know, the topic, that's an indication of what's calling you, you know, and what you're excited about. So follow that energy. And so here's my alternate view of this. And this goes with more about, because I'm going to be doing, in fact, I'm going to be talking about an online workshop that I'm going to be doing. We're going to be talking about growing an audience, making a difference, leaving a legacy. And so I have done a lot of things over the years to get my message, my music, inspiring thoughts out into the world. And I wanted it to impact as many people as I can. I want to take that attention and be able to, in some ways, monetize it so that I can support our household and not have to be concerned about how, you know, the rent's going to be paid or the mortgage and the bills are going to be paid. So all those things tie together. So when finding that way, how can I serve? There's two things that I focus on: impact and income. How many people can I reach and uplift, whether they're paying me or not, and how much can I monetize enough of it to serve our, you know, to support our household. And so there's two ways that I've followed the energy in that context. And one is, imagine a Venn diagram. There are two circles that overlap, and there's an overlapping segment in the middle. In fact, I put it on the very, very bottom of the thumbnail there. There's kind of an indication of what a, you know, Venn diagram looks like. There's the two circles, and then there's the overlapping part in the middle. What I have focused on over the years is there are many things that I'm interested in and I'm excited about, but I pay attention to those things that I engage in or I start experimenting with. Which ones are really resonating and seem to be helping people, people are responding to and engaging with more than the others. And I tend to lean into and follow the energy of what that overlap between what excites me, what I'm good at, what I want to do more of, and a positive response from the world. I'll be talking a little bit about this in this free online workshop that I'm going to be doing. It's one aspect of many that I'm going to be covering. So that's what I mean by follow the energy. Mm-hmm. And where's the overlap between those two things? And that's where at least for me, that's the indication of how I can serve people, impact more people, because there's a genuine interest in that thing, and support myself and us. And so it doesn't mean you don't do those other things, but there are a lot of things that I've been interested in that I kind of put out into the world, and like there's crickets, you know, we get, you know, 3 people showing up for a thing, you know, it's like, okay, well, I'm still interested in it, but I'm not really going to reach a lot of people or serve humanity or, you know, or really have the
Right.
impact and the legacy that I want if it's not resonating with people. So,
Yeah.
but that's your choice. Not that everything you have to do has to be, on a huge scale or doesn't
Right.
make money. Sometimes you just do it for your own personal, creative desires. It feels good to create that thing, even if it's just you and your, and your friends that see it,
Yeah. Like the drumming,
Yeah.
or painting, or just painting or being creative just because it's what's calling you in that moment. Yeah, I find that too, for myself as well.
But if you want, and there's nothing wrong with doing that in relative obscurity. That's not, I don't mean that in a negative way. But if you truly think, man, I've got this message that I want to share and I want to get it out into the world, finding that overlap to where you can share it with more people and improve humanity. I don't know. It's just one way of looking at it. Follow the energy of that overlap. All right. Cool.
All
We're
right.
going to have to roll along here if we're going to squeeze
do
everything
it.
in. So I have some affirmations related to this. You ready to do them, Pooki?
I am.
I guess since I created them, I'll say them first. You can repeat them after me.
Okay.
Say them along with Pookie. Take a deep breath.
Next week I'm making them.
You are. You can. You just have to do, just have to do it before.
If that's how this goes, no, I'm only teasing. It's all good.
All right. So,
Yeah.
all right, here we go. Take a deep breath. Let's get centered before I pull them up here. Just take a deep breath, clear your mind, and just be ready to absorb these when we go through them along with this topic, right? All right. Another deep breath in. Slow let it out. Here we go. I follow the energy and trust where it leads.
I follow the energy and trust where it leads.
I am guided by purpose, passion, and service.
I am guided by purpose, passion, and service.
I honor what feels alive in me today.
I honor what feels alive in me today.
My sweet spot is where I shine and serve.
My sweet spot is where I shine and serve.
Energy flows when my heart is aligned.
Energy flows when my heart is aligned.
My passion is my gift to the world.
My passion is my gift to the world.
And how do you like those overlapping hearts there?
I love
It's a
them.
Venn diagram of hearts,
I love it.
And if you'd like your own free copy of that image, you can download it. Yep. Lisa's putting it in the live chat feed, but it's in the description, both on Facebook and YouTube. So you can grab that from my Dropbox link there if you'd like. Print it off and post it up somewhere.
Yeah.
But-
I want to
yeah.
respond to, there's a question in the chat. It's from Whispers from the Universe. So that's a question that you're asking, and that's a very deep answer, right? There's many, many facets to that answer. I can reach back to you in some way and kind of share it with you. However, we really don't have the time to dive into it because it's just not an easy yes or no answer. There are many, many facets to that have to be considered before one would embark on a journey, such as working with different types of medicines and things like that. And it's really a lot has to do with the person that is working with the medicine too, like the medicine person. So I can get with you, Whispers from the Universe, and we can have a conversation there. I'll connect with you in the chat in YouTube.
Yeah, you can do that, or you can also. Or one good way to reach us is, I don't know, where's Lisa's thing here? It's somewhere.
She's already put it in there.
Okay.
If you have any questions or whatever.
Yeah,
but
Lisa at bobbakerinspiration.com is one way.
it's a complex answer. I mean,
Does
yeah,
your email work? I guess it does, doesn't it? Does your Pookie at
I have no idea, but that's
Okay.
the way that you can reach me.
All right.
Thank you.
through Lisa?
Yeah, or I'll respond to your question in the chat.
Oh, I got
yeah,
it. Okay.
She's already asking on my YouTube channel.
Okay, got
I
it.
can just respond to her comment on the
Okay.
chat, in the
Yeah,
chat.
away from this. All right, cool. Got it. Real quickly, a couple things we wanted because we need to wrap this up at the top of the hour. So this is I started giving away a free ebook called The Impact Formula a few months ago, and it's a very brief overlook of kind of how I've built a global audience and serve people and all that. And I spent the last couple of weeks creating an in-depth presentation of it. I have like 45 or more, it's close to 50 slides that are ready to go. And I'm going to do the world premiere of it Where did all that go? Hang on a second. It's right here. I know. Oh, there we go. It's called The Impact Formula, 6 Steps to Grow an Audience, Make an Impact, and Leave a Legacy. And it's basically the steps that I took and other high-profile people that have taken, the ones that I recommend that you take if you want to do these things, if you want to reach more people, if you want to make a difference in the world, and if you want to leave a legacy to where after you're gone, you will still continue to impact people, because there's specific ways and set yourself up to do that. So basically, I took the word impact, I-M-P-A-C-T. Each letter stands for a step in the process, and I'm going to go through that in detail on, when is that? It's going to be, Thursday, April 24, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern. And you can register for that for free. There's a link in the description of this video where you can just go ahead and sign up for that now. And I'll also be sending this out to my email list and all that. I'll be promoting it a lot in the coming week or so. So if that speaks to you, I'm going to spill the beans on how I built a global audience and served them and all that good stuff. All right. So there you go.
All right.
We need to have a little bit of levity.
Let's do it.
Before we wrap this up. And hopefully we may have even time to play a final song that will be energizing too. But I don't want to skip this. Here we go.
It's Bob's Comedy Corner. Sure to be why. Bob's Comedy Corner.
That's right, Crystal. I am a geek too. I love for some reason I love creating slides. It's time consuming, but yeah. All right. So, Pooki.
Yes.
Today, as we're recording this, it's April 13.
Oh my God.
You know what happened in this date in 1963 when you and I were just like 1 and 2 years old? 1963.
No.
Russian chess master Garry Kasparov, who actually became the world chess champion in the 80s, he was born on this date.
He was
in 1963.
Wow,
So-
chess is just not my thing, but I'm sure you've got a lot of funny things
And
to
I
say about
think
it.
in the 2.5 or 4.5 years that we've been doing this, or Bob's Comedy Corner, for much of it, I don't know if I've ever done chess jokes.
Nope, never have.
But I think this would be the appropriate time
It's chess-
to do it.
chess jokes.
Chess-related jokes.
Yes,
Are
okay,
you
there you
ready?
go.
All right, here we go. I actually had lunch with Garry Kasparov. Yeah, it took him 20 minutes to pass the salt.
Hey.
Pookie, where does a chess player go when he really needs money?
Where?
A pawn shop. A lot of chess puns here, just as an FYI.
Yep.
Okay.
If you don't know your chess, you're going to be
Yeah.
left out.
So just think of all the elements related to chess. Okay, here we go. Did you hear about the chess player with a criminal record?
No,
Yeah, he had a checkered past.
I bet he did.
I had a really bad dream about chess the other night.
He did.
Yeah, it was a nightmare. I just realized I should have removed the word night from the setup. Because night, anyway, it's a little
how you can botch
detail.
your own
It was a
jokes.
nightmare. Yeah. Okay. Oh, what do you call it when your opponent's bishop takes your queen? A royal pain.
Yeah, you feel that pain for sure.
Oh, this is an interesting one. Did
Okay.
you hear about the chess player who became famous for taking her clothes off?
What?
Oh my God! Yeah, she's now a pawn star. Okay.
Okay, that was funny.
It was silly. All right, these next 6 jokes
Okay.
I wrote myself.
Oh no.
Everything up to this point
Here we
stole
go.
from the internet. Totally wrote these from
You
scratch.
can't
Okay,
steal from the internet.
I just want
You
to
just can't steal from the internet.
I
It's
copied and
just like-
pasted.
Yeah.
But
can't
these
do
I
it.
wrote myself.
Okay.
All right. My biker friend Butch. You know Butch, my biker friend.
Okay.
Yeah, he has a favorite chess anthem.
All right.
Yeah, it's Pawn to be wild. Pawn to be wild. There you
Right,
go.
There you go.
But personally, I have a chess anthem that's even better.
You do.
We will rook you. And guess who that song's by? Queen.
Queen.
See how that all ties in there? Thank you very much.
You're
Okay.
so smart, Bob.
I am so brilliant.
No,
brilliant
AI
at
has
these.
got nothing on you.
I didn't use AI to get these. I
I
promise
know.
you.
That's what I'm saying. AI's got nothing on you, babe.
But seriously, when it comes to
any of us.
musical,
Yeah.
musical anthems, Bob Seger wrote the best chess song of all,
Really?
"Night Moves."
That's cute.
And you know who my favorite country chess musician is? Garth Rooks. I guess a rook. It must be a player. And this is the last one.
Okay.
Saving the best for last. Ready?
right, ready.
Which Star Wars character was secretly a chess master?
Which one?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
You're funny.
This-
So you're just adding to the list of dad jokes all over the internet.
That's right.
That's right.
It's Bob's Comedy Corner. Should do be why. Bob's Comedy Corner.
Yes, there we go. And we're not on mute anymore. All right, yes. Garth Rooks, brilliant Bob, Night Moves, made me laugh out loud. That's what I'm looking for. Hey, Andy, I'm glad you got a ha-ha-ha out of that, too.
Yeah.
Bob's Jokes, Pawn Star. Okay. All right.
There you go, babe.
So we've got time. There's a song from our Soul Massage album that I thought would be good for Follow the Energy.
Oh, no way.
Aware, Awake, Alive.
Let's
Don't you
do
think?
it.
All right, we're going to play this and post your takeaways. What's your the nugget, the one or two sentences that can encapsulates what you're going to walk away with this and what you're going to put to use. We just don't want you to sit here and feel good. We want these to put you, for a limited time.
No, we do want you to sit there and feel good, but we want you to activate others.
But not just that. We want you to activate this in your own life. So here's our song from our Soul Massage album. Leave your comments. I'm going to highlight them on the screen as we go. We'll come back to
As
say
you're
our
rocking out.
final goodbyes.
Breathing in, breathing out. I feel alive. I feel alive. I'm so alive. I feel alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out.
feel my body. I feel my heartbeat. Yes, I am alive.
We've been muted this whole time. Apologize for
Oh,
that.
well, there you go. So all that stuff.
Yeah. Okay, we're back now.
Yeah.
I was going to say we were just saying that some people are very familiar with our whole catalog of songs, but some people might be hearing this and going, "Oh, is that a new song?" And no, that was actually like 15 years old, at
Yeah.
least I think. I
Yeah.
mean,
Maybe even longer than that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But so we've been
That
creating
was when I
music for a
first
while.
started dating. That was a long
The
time
early
ago.
years, yeah.
Yeah, the early years. The early years was in the time, yeah, when we were having lots of fun.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, we were having so much fun.
All right. So thank you for being here. The live chat feed might go. Well, it may or may not go away.
I think it
But you
does.
can, if you look in the description under this video, you'll see links to a lot of stuff that we talked about, and even stuff that we didn't talk about. But get on Pooki's email list. There's links to my stuff in that free workshop I'm doing on the 24th of April. Yeah, so go check those things out. And we got to run because we got some people to perform live in the same
Inspire.
room.
We inspire people with our music.
We inspire. We uplift. Yes.
That's right. That's what we do.
All right. So have a great one. Love you all. See you soon. All right. So long. Oh, is next Sunday Easter?
Keanu's
Is it?
coming up.
Is that Easter or the final? Whatever
Oh,
it
we're
is.
going to be praying for bunnies and chickens next week.
That's right. Pray for the animals will come back. All right. We got to run. See you. Love you. Bye.